What's going on, everyone? This is alexusadays. So today I'm going to answer the question if manual QA is going away. I think there's a lot of information online in regards of quality assurance or software quality assurance that it is going away because everything's going to be eventually automated. I think the same kind of information is also going around for programmers that AI will soon write code. So there will be no need for programmers, no need for testers. Um, I highly doubt it. So I've been in the industry for 10 years. Even though I see the dynamic, there's a lot of more automation jobs right now available than manual jobs. I don't think things are for manual QA going away completely anytime soon. The reason for that is every new product that gets on the market still has to be tested. Every new product that has software has to be tested. And every day there are more and more products that actually do have software, right? Or for example, take your car, right? Thinking about car, people think about like some mechanical thing, right? But actually, for your like average new car, can you guess the amount of lines of code that in your car? Like if you bought 2021, 2022 car just recently, how many lines of code do you think this car has? And I'm not talking about like Tesla. I'm just talking about regular car. Go ahead, put it in the comments just for the fun of it. How many lines of code do you think it has? So it's about 100 million lines of code. It's a lot of code. And any other product would be wearable watches or maybe the fitness bracelets or your massage gun, I don't know, toaster, coffee maker, almost anything that has like some functionality that has code has to be tested. So more and more products come out every day that have to be tested, and not all of them are purely like apps or web pages that can be automated, right? A lot of them are like physical. You have to move things around. You have to take it from one place, put another, like take measurements. So there's a lot of complexity to the testing. Um, Plus, it's not as easy with the changing business for development. It's not as easy to keep everything automated because everything is becoming like kind of Scrum agile environments. There are just, let's have unlimited features that we have somewhere in the backlog. We keep adding them to the pipeline, change things, and things change like weekly or bi-weekly, very fast. So having those changes introduced, if you keep on automation, that means something changes on the front end, something becomes irrelevant. Your test's gonna fail. So you have to maintain your automation all the time. It's not like a one-time effort. Some things that change a lot. I mean, you have to continuously update your testing, so that's going to take time as well. That's another overhead, and overheads are not fun because if you're moving everything to kind of Scrum Agile, developing really fast, releasing really fast, you start piling up the overheads. So you're not going to be able to maintain that testing effectively, right? And then failed testing leads to more bugs in productions. Bugs in production leads to disastrous results. Sometimes even businesses fail, or users, because your app crashes on one release, just go and use your competitor's product. So testing is actually very critical and very important. You can Google how testing actually caused like billions of or millions of losses for some companies, like issues with Boeing, or I think there was an issue with American Airlines with scheduling for Christmas, where like small bug in the calendar allowed all the pilots to take holidays and schedule vacation during the Christmas time, so they had no pilots during that time. Uh, things like that are pretty common, and they lead to huge losses. So having quality in the product is important. Can automation engineers maintain, all of the testing? Can they maintain the KPI metrics? Can they do the test cases and write test plans and do exploratory testing and some user acceptance testing? Maybe like verify things that some integration across different platforms and stuff like that. I doubt it. It's quite impossible for them to do that because mainly they're going to be focused on their automation and the changes that being introduced with each release, which is happening weekly. They'll have to just keep on updating and maintaining their automation. So even though we see a lot more automation jobs, I don't think testing manually go is going to disappear. it's just, I think the trend is just there's a lot more automation jobs in general, and more is needed, or more are needed. But my thought that manual testing is going to be, I mean, it's pretty much on the same level. It's just more automation jobs available right now, and not because there are less manual jobs, just there are more jobs for automation that appearing, pretty much, right? So if you're worried about your testing future career, and you think that manual is going to go away, start learning some automation. Get into some basic scripting. Start learning JavaScript. It's almost everywhere as a programming language. Pick up some frameworks. Try starting with Cypress. It's very friendly, very easy to learn. um, and then you can secure your future. You can have a programming language that has like a lot of diversity to it that you could have with JavaScript, like front end, back end development, game development, if you ever decide to switch from testing. Plus you will have some starting experience in actual automation for whatever the products you're testing. Okay, this was Alex USA Days. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.